So what's going on, y'all? It's Navoy Vincent, repping Navoy Vincent Fitness, and we're back again today with another YouTube video. And the topic of today is going to be success is the best revenge. I don't know why I said it like that, but I just said it like that. But the reason why I say this is because one thing that I've kind of noticed in my life is you're going to go through certain situations where people will do you kind of dirty. Guys, it's not a perfect world out there. There's people out there that's really on some kind of crazy time, on some really narcissistic demon time, so to say. And there's two ways you can go about it. Obviously, always protect yourself. Always be ready for kind of negativity to come your way or anything in that sense. Because like I said earlier, there's always going to be some real negative people, some people that's kind of on some goofy time. But the best way that you can deal with it is just by being successful, because the opposite would be either becoming spiteful, being vengeful, or being negative because of it. There's always going to be certain things in life that's going to happen to you that you can either take away from, you take the lesson, or, you know, every loss is a lesson. But one thing that I've noticed, especially in the past, is from girls from back in the day who dubbed me, or they didn't really want nothing to do with me, guys. Like I always say here, I was always kind of like nerdy guy before I did start hitting the gym, and especially hitting the education and really focusing on self-improvement. A lot of girls back in the day that was really dubbing me. And it's always really funny because every once in a while, I would say at least once a quarter, so to say, so about 4 times a year, you have some girl from way back in the day just pop up out of nowhere, message me, or they'll like something, or they'll add me on Facebook, or I'll hear that someone else they ask about me from someone else. But yeah, there's nothing you can really do. You just kind of have to keep pushing forward. You leave those kind of people in the past, because at the end of the day, karma is very real. So if you're out here doing bad things to people, more than likely it's going to come back to you in one shape or another. It could be 10 years, it could be 1 week from now, a month from now, 5 weeks from now, 5 years from now. I'm old enough at this point to have seen karma come back for some people who I've seen them do a lot of really bad things. So that's one thing that I've noticed. You can't really carry that anger and hatred with you, man. You just got to keep pushing forward and really, really focus on success, because success is one of those things where it's tangible. You can always have it with you. You've accomplished things. It helps improve your self-esteem. It helps improve your outlook on life. Guys, this is why I make these YouTube videos, because through going through the gym and becoming successful with my body, I've noticed as long as you put enough work in, you study enough, and you really do stay focused, you really can achieve anything. And by doing these YouTube videos, I want to share this with you guys, and with the whole point of success being the best revenge. I've noticed in life, man, it's better to just kind of move on from the situation, learn the lesson, and most importantly, man, don't let that kind of lower your vibration, so to say, to bring you down. Because in life, nothing's ever gonna be perfect. You're gonna have certain situations that don't go your way, and the best thing you can do, man, is just focus on success. And I always use this as an example. I remember back in the day on Instagram, there used to be a time where on Instagram, when you had your highlights, if someone actually went on your highlights, you could see who went on there, even if you posted that highlight like months ago. Dog, I remember posting these, this is after me traveling around 12 to 15 countries. I remember seeing girls in there where I'm like, I never thought she would even think about me. But they're watching, man. Like, people from your past are always watching. They're stalking you on social media like crazy, bro. And obviously, we're all guilty of it. Just kind of, let me just wonder what this girl is doing. I mean, me personally, I try to not do that because people are on social media capping anyways. But for the most part, you kind of have to live your life in a sense where people from the past who did you wrong are watching. So if you're in that gym and you're working out and you had 2 more reps in, just imagine that person from back in the day who did you wrong. Just have them in the room watching you. They'd probably be grateful or happy to see you fail. So use that kind of fuel as motivation to push you forward so you can work out harder. Or you're at work, you don't want to clock in that extra overtime. Just think about that person who did you wrong back in the day. Use that negativity to fuel you and fuel your success and fuel your goals. Because guys, in life, there's no motivation is a fleeting feeling. You're going to feel motivated some days, but other days you're really not going to feel motivated. Even today, I don't really want to make these YouTube videos, but I'm doing it because I have to. I told myself I'm going to do it today because I know this week I have a 4-day week here in Germany, so I got to really make sure to use this time as wisely as possible. So yeah, that's all I got to say today, guys. Gonna kind of keep it short and sweet. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And as we always say here, make sure to control the negative, focus on the positive. It's your boy Navoy, repping Navoy Vincent Fitness. I'm out.